I could put the letter on the internet, but mouth and motor skills, please. On the day that one of the main politicians who protected this terrorist cell is in court down the street, a letter shows up from the terrorists who I'm unfortunately related to, who are involved in this terrorist cell from head to toe, and who will be arrested, and after arrest will be hung for treason, and if they're not arrested will be killed by more than likely the Mexican drug cartel who they're fully involved with. This goes back decades, or some sort of Eastern European organized crime, or Russian. And this is what the counter-terrorist agents who are coming in here and have been well informed me of about the people I am related to. Okay, the letter first and foremost got me emotionally because it was information about how the biological mother is separating, I suppose this is a legal separation, from her spouse, okay? That spouse made attempts on my life as a fucking career since I was in my 20s. She is an accomplice. All right. When my mother passes away and leaves the earth, from the life that she chose to live and the things she chose to do, whether it be by arrest and execution for treason, which I have no control over, what her and her spouse chose to do for multiple years to our country and to other people. It was not just me. I have no control. My biological relatives are white terrorists. The KKK and white terrorism organizations they're involved with go back since my birth and before with the grandfather. I cannot control what happens to any of my bloodline relatives when they face arrest and prosecution. I pray that they are not murdered like the people in here. Okay? I cannot control any of it. For years I have sat in this terrorist cell, praying for their souls and for their lives. My sister and her spouse are involved in pornography. I had no idea. I was a black sheep, I thought. I was rejected, I thought. There's many legal reasons, criminal, felonious reasons why I was not around. A lot of noise here. The relatives. Because of the noise, I cannot continue to do this. It's coming from out and in, and I'm not going to get mad at my son cat. I follow what God told me. When I first started hearing homicides in here of women screaming and gargling and smelling their decaying bodies after the murders, God told me to never have anything to do with anyone in my family ever again in my entire life. And that included the biological mother. I have sat here and prayed for everyone's soul. That's the biological mother and everyone who's still living in my bloodline relatives. I have prayed for their souls and I have prayed for their lives. What they chose to do to me and to other people is why I will never have anything to do with them ever again. It is hard to let go of the good person that she was. I am no different than anyone else who's related to somebody who's a straight up neo-fucking Nazi. You often don't have any idea. There was a part of them that was good, and that is what I am to remember the biological mother and the sister as. I didn't really know them very well. And what I did know was some really, really bad people. But with those bad people came good sides. There's two. Everybody can be good and bad. And people who are incredibly bad can have a good side. I will remember the biological mother and the sibling for their good sides and the memories I will always have of them. If it is God's will that either or any of these people I'm related to live through what they have chose to do with their lives, I am grateful. But they will be spending it in prison. Goodbye.